Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today is going to be my first ever official pregnancy update. At 11 weeks when I took you guys to my appointment, I kind of did an update there, but this is the first sit down update, which I'm really excited about. I didn't do any of these with Everly. I don't know why. I just felt like nobody really cared. I don't know. Which I don't know why I didn't think people cared, because I love watching other people's updates. It's fun to compare, and I also just love to just sit and hear people talk, it's just kind of relaxing. So this update is going to be from weeks 12 through 14. So today I'm recording this on a Tuesday. Tomorrow I will be 15 weeks exactly, and then you guys will see this Thursday. So let me get my notes out. An exciting thing that has happened now that I'm in my second trimester: I am no longer nauseous all the time. Thank you, Lord. It was about 6 weeks for me that I started to get super nauseous every day, all day. It was miserable. Thankfully, I wasn't the type where I was throwing up. I just always had that feeling of nauseousness, of just needing to throw up, and maybe throwing up would have made me feel better. I don't know, but I was so miserable. I do still get nauseous every once in a while. It's really if I'm hungry, I will get sick, or sometimes just late at night around 5-ish, 6-ish, I'll start to feel a little nauseous, but nothing compared to what it was. Ooh, I was barely surviving there for a little bit. Another symptom that I've experienced is frequent peeing. This has actually gotten worse for me. At the beginning of my pregnancy, it was a little bad, but nothing like it is now. Or starting at about 12 weeks, I started to have to pee very frequently, getting up multiple times in the night. Probably 3 times. I'm lucky if it's 2. Something else that has been pretty apparent through my whole pregnancy so far is I have been extremely bloated. Okay, this has been one of the more miserable ones. It's honestly up there with the nausea. The peeing I can handle, that's fine. But the bloating, it's so painful. And I already have issues with that not being pregnant, so pregnancy just makes it 10 times worse. The only thing that really helps is making sure that I have something in my belly. If I let myself get hungry, too hungry, I will be bloated for the rest of the night and some parts of the next day, and it's miserable. I definitely get hangry, but that's because family. That's because I will be in so much pain. My family always teases me, oh, Allie's getting hangry, here we go, pregnant lady. But I'm like, no, you don't understand. If I don't eat, I will be so sick. Another symptom that is very normal in pregnancy that I've been having pretty much my whole pregnancy, but it's still going on, is I am very emotional. Every little thing that makes me just slightly emotional before is just way bigger now. But one of my friends posted a story yesterday. I'll pop it on the screen if you guys want to read it. It was just about, sorry, this is so off topic, but I'm just going to share it anyway because I think it was so cool. But it was just about how parents, we get so caught up in milestones, and we're just making sure our kid is just doing everything that they're supposed to be doing, which is a total normal part of parenting. But I mean, I'm so bad about this. Sometimes I get worried that I'm not doing enough for Everly, and it starts to get in my head, and it's probably the devil, and I just feel like I'm a bad parent, which is so not true. It was words from a teacher saying I don't know which kid started talking first. I don't know which kid started crawling first. I don't know which kid potty trained at 18 months and who did at 4 years old. None of that stuff matters. But what I do notice is which kids are loved at home, which kids have security, which kids are kind and shows respect. And she's like, all that other stuff, it's gonna happen. They're gonna meet all their milestones. It doesn't matter when they do. they will. But what matters is how you're raising them, how you're treating them at home, you know, how you're talking to them. That's what's important. As long as she is loved and I'm doing my best, that's all that matters, right? Because God gave you your kid and you are the best parent for your kid. So I just read that and I pretty much bawled my eyes out, like sobbing, just literally sobbing. And I was trying so hard not to wake Evie up because she was down for a nap. And I was like, oh my word, I am so pregnant. Something else that happened to me that was really weird. So I went to a Christmas party for my work. If you don't know, I'm a makeup artist. And we were having our annual Christmas party. And we went to this like really fancy restaurant. And I got some foods that I don't normally get, but it was so good. I got Brussels sprouts and like cooked Brussels sprouts, and then I got this lasagna, but it had mushrooms inside instead of like meat. The next morning I woke up and my cheeks were all broken out in hives, like little bumps, and it was very red and you could tell it was irritated, and I was like, what the heck? So my only thing is, I think it was related to that. Maybe I'm allergic to mushrooms now. Your body just like totally changes when you're pregnant, and things that you're not normally allergic to, you can be allergic to. Remember with my last pregnancy, I had a lot of issues with shampoos. I had to get a very vegan, all-natural shampoo because my scalp was so sensitive and would get so itchy and flaky. Luckily, I'm not having that issue this time, but it definitely could still happen. Also, my skin has been extremely dry, which is so weird because I have normally very oily skin. So I've had to completely switch up all of my products that I'm using, because normally I use like some acne products and those are extremely drying. My skin was getting so cracked and just like wrinkly and just felt so tight. And I was like, what is going on? And so I've had to like switch that up. I'm using, I think it's from Aveeno, but it's a very light kind of face wash. Something else that has, I think, started when I was around 6 weeks, a lot of my symptoms started around 6 weeks, is tender boobs, and that is still very apparent in this pregnancy. I thought I remembered them getting better in my second trimester with Everly, but they are not this time. Another symptom that has gotten worse from week 12 to 14 is my nose is extremely stuffed up, especially at night. I will wake up in the night and I'll have to sit up for like an hour so that my nose can clear up. I don't know what I can really take for that. I used to use like nose spray, but I don't want to do that when I'm pregnant because it's like kind of addictive. Let me know if you guys have that issue and if you have any solutions for me. That would be awesome. Another symptom that has gotten worse over these few weeks is heartburn. Ooh, heartburn is real, guys. It is so painful. But I was watching one of Alli Scott's videos, who's also pregnant, and she talked about these Alka-Seltzer heartburn and gas. Hopefully it'll focus right here. Come on. There we go. Right here. And these have helped a lot more than just regular Tums. Still hasn't totally fixed the problem, but it also does help with gas. As you know, I have obviously a lot of bloating issues, so that does help with that. But I don't know if I'll find anything that completely cures it, but it definitely makes it where it's like doable, where I'm surviving instead of just like down in pain, you know. I've also dealt with a lot of sleep insomnia. I'm sure a lot of that's due to the frequent peeing, the heartburn, the stuffy nose, also still getting very vivid dreams. So that probably has a lot to do with it, but I'll find myself waking up at like 3 in the morning and not being able to fall back asleep, which makes me so exhausted the next day because I'm already very tired just because I'm pregnant. Typically people have this symptom like in the beginning of pregnancy, and then it's supposed to like you're supposed to get all this energy in your second trimester. Well, I'm not really experiencing that. I mean, I am in the sense that I am not as sick anymore, or not sick anymore. So that does help me feel like more energized, but oh man, I get so tired. Usually around like nap time for Everly, I'll have to lay down for a little bit, and then at like 8:30 at night, I'm done. Like, I'm exhausted. I need to lay down. I need to go to bed. And TJ's like, oh my word, Alli, it's only 8:30. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. It feels like it's like midnight for me right now. Another symptom that is a newer symptom, this actually happened to me yesterday, was I started to get a few dual cramps like in my back and my stomach, and it really kind of made me nervous because anytime you feel cramps in pregnancy, it just makes you nervous. But I was doing a little bit of research, and that's just part of like round ligament pains, which do start in the second trimester. Normally round ligament pains are like a sharp pain on like either your right or your left side, just kind of like a growing pain. But they also, it said that you can get like dual cramping, which was what I was experiencing, and I haven't had it today. So I'm about to give spoilers. If you don't already know the gender, go watch my gender reveal, because I'm going to say the gender. So you were warned. A super exciting symptom is I am starting to feel him kick. I honestly think I started feeling a little bit like around 10 weeks. I know that's crazy, but I started to feel just like little flutters. A lot of the times women don't, especially with your first baby, you don't realize that's what that is. That is like my favorite part of pregnancy. So I've just been like waiting for it, and I think I started feeling it around like closer to like 11 weeks, and I was so excited. And then it's been very inconsistent, but Sunday, or was it Sunday? Yeah, it was Sunday. I was feeling him a lot, and it wasn't like anything like super strong, but it was definitely like little kicks. And then the next day I felt like nothing, and it got me so nervous. And that's also when I started feeling those cramps, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what if something's wrong? Which we all do that, we get in our head. But this is really funny, but Sunday was actually the first day that I have had a drink of coffee, or like a cup of coffee. So I don't know if that had something to do with it, made him a little extra hyper. And I haven't really felt him too much today. A little bit, a tiny bit, which that is very normal. I don't think you're supposed to really start like counting the kicks until you're, ooh girl, look this up because I might be wrong, at like 25 weeks. It's like getting closer to either your third trimester, because it is very inconsistent until then. When it comes to weight gain, I have gained a total of 10 pounds, which I gained that extremely fast. I was around 10 weeks and I literally had gained 10 pounds. So it was like a pound a week. And I was like, whoa, I need to chill. And I was eating a lot, I'm not gonna lie. But I have not gained anything since I was around 10 weeks. And I think a lot of it was due to me stopping nursing as well, because I stopped nursing. I got pregnant when Everly was 17 weeks, and that's when we had stopped nursing too, and I think I was just kind of gaining that weight back, and I've just been kind of staying like that. You know, honestly, I think people stress about weight gain and everything, but as long as you're, you know, not like eating like a crazy person, and you know, staying active, your body's just gonna do what it's supposed to do, and the weight will come off after the baby. Like, that's when, like, worry about that after the baby, and even a few months after the baby, because you need to give your body time to heal. I know after you have a baby, you're like, I just want to like get back. I just want to get back at it. But you know what? Just embrace it, you know? And that's what I'm really gonna try to do this time around, is just embrace it. You know, right now I got a muffin top, and it's not just in the front, it's definitely in the back. You know, got that back fat going on a little bit. If you're pregnant and you're gaining weight, I'm gaining weight right with you. It's all right. We can do this together. here is what, I'm wearing a sweater so you can't see it as well. Here's what my bump looks like with clothes on. When you'll see it. I'm wearing a dark sweater, that probably wasn't the best idea. Here's what it looks like with my leggings on, which these are new leggings, by the way. I got these off of Amazon. They pretty much feel like my other ones that I got off Amazon last time, but those ones I like really stretched out, so I needed some new ones. These are size medium. If you're curious, I'll link them down below. They're really comfortable. I definitely could have gotten a small, but all the reviews said to size up, so I did, and I'm glad because I know this is going to fit me through the whole pregnancy, but they are very comfy, so, and they're not see-through, which I like. And here's what my butt looked like without. So, yeah, definitely bumping. I also wanted to say welcome to all the new ladies that are on here. I have been having so much fun meeting all of you guys. If you are new here, go ahead and leave down your name, a little bit about yourself. I would love to connect with you. And also, if you're pregnant, put down any of your symptoms and how far along you are. I love to read all your guys' comments, and I do my best to get back to everybody. I'm planning on starting to maybe do these bi-weekly updates, so maybe next time I'll do like a 15 to 17 week update. Tell me what you guys think. Don't know how much is going to change between that period of time. We'll see. If not a lot, maybe I'll wait. I don't know. But if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you think you have any friends that might like this video, go ahead and share and like and turn on post notifications and follow me on Instagram. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in my next one. Bye guys!